What is up, guys? In today's video we have another inside the mind style video where I'm going to walk you through my thoughts and decisions as I play in Fortnite Zero Build. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, find it helpful and informative, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below what you think of the new mobility item. The ODM gear was added in this week's update. Which do you prefer, that or the katana? I think I'm mainly prefer the katana, but the ODM gear is nice. The only time I really ever want to use the ODM gear is when I also have a katana. Like, they're kind of good at different things. Like, the ODM gear is better for traveling around the map. I feel like the katana is like kind of better for repositioning in fights or getting out of a bad situation, since it doesn't like deactivate once you get shot. But the ODM gear is very good, and the dash attack with it is also very, very solid. And when you run both of them together, like, you're a menace. Dang, it sounds like there's a lot of people coming brutal this game. See, like, the two in front of me, and then there's also a few gliders that I hear. Probably been one of my favorite locations so far this season, brutal. Another player in this building, I hear. It's underneath. Players over there as well. Nice. This player underneath might try to make a play now. Like, whenever you shoot and there's people near you, they try to act like you don't know they're there. He's right here. Unfortunately for him, I was gonna say unfortunately I had a shotgun and he didn't, but it turns out he did have one. He just was going for the play with the Havoc. See if we could check these coolers here and get more health. There is still some people on the other side of the POI, but I think we're more free to loot. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they're like more likely to fight each other. Luckily for that player, they put a bunch of bubbles. Somebody else just pushed into that, but I have no mobility. If we had a katana, I'd probably get involved there. The guy on me? My gosh, bro. I'm not feeling the Maven this game. There is another player over there, but I just focused on the player creeping behind me. I had heard him like pickaxing something a moment ago. But the player that survived on the other side of that fight, I think might be an AI. The way they were moving was odd. And so this player up there as well shooting at us. Not really gonna get anything of that. Like, those super long range fights like that, I feel like are oftentimes very pointless in Zero Build. Because like, we're only gonna do overshield damage to each other, and it's even if I get good damage on him, he's just gonna back up, and I don't have any mobility to like push him or anything, so I don't think anything is really gonna come of that fight, unfortunately. I'm just trying to reload my AR game. Somebody up there. I don't think that's the player that was previously over there, though. Still, that other player might third party us, so I just want to immediately get back inside after we get that kill and reposition. I do want to reload. I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. Also, I've had people message me or comment on videos saying their twin mag magazines no longer show up. You have to go into the reticle settings and turn it on for some reason. There's like a setting that refers to the ammo count in the reticle settings. And for some reason with this week's update, they made it to where like the twin mag reticle doesn't, or the twin mag ammo count doesn't just show by default, so you have to go and turn that on manually. Don't know why. GG's. That guy seemed like a decent player. That was a player who was previously up top shooting at me, I think. The boss spawned. That guy seemed like he was shooting somebody else, so as I was pushing him. Haven't seen anything on visuals though. The game has also been so laggy since the most recent update. Like right there, my game just lagged super hard. Not really sure why that's been occurring, but it's been happening for everybody. And it seems like it's like game wide. Like it'll happen to everybody all in the lobby all at the same time. Like I'm sure if any of you played like squads or duos, like your entire team just lags at once, and it's like unsettling, but like it makes it not as bad when you know it's happening to everybody all at once, you know? Still concerned that like the other player that the guy that we killed was shooting at was maybe went to camp the vault or something, or he could just be hiding anywhere here. Always got to be cautious of vault campers. Bro, what? I thought I checked it. And he was still camping it. That's crazy, man. That guy like completely caught me off guard. Because like the way I checked that, I kind of checked that spot first, the one he was in. And they did change the zones with this week's update. So now zones move a little bit faster if lobbies are pretty dead. I think if it's under 50 when second zone starts, then second zone will move a little bit faster. It's a difference of like 15 to 30 seconds, I think. But I'm happy they did that. I think it made the game much better. They also nerfed the mythic pump in this week's update, although I still think it's very good. I don't think it's as like cut and dry as it once was though. I feel like there's a lot more potential with like what is like valid in the game right now. Even same with the pulse, like they nerfed it and it's good, but it's like not like you need to get it anymore, you know? I still might get it this game because I think it's still like enjoyable to use, especially in Zero Build. But in builds, I prefer the twin mag at this point. One of the things to keep in mind though with the zones, I've seen some players complaining about it, like saying the game is too hard now because they don't have time to loot off spawn. The zones aren't so ridiculous that like early game you can't play it. But the thing with zones to remember is that it's a one-tick zone until 5th zone in Season 2. Like right there, I was in Storm for a while, but it was only a one-tick. And there's like so many like coolers and heals on the map that like you should be able to find heals, no problem. Like I feel like one thing that kind of players that struggle do is they kind of stress zone too much. It's a one-tick until 5th, so really not that life-threatening. I would rather have the katana, like I said, but we have the ODM gear here. It is better than no mobility, certainly. I think Island is going to spawn over there. Because typically, if that spot is in zone, I feel like it goes there. It could also go here. I feel like those are the two spots that it could go. So I'm going to kind of try to position myself in between them. Dude, it's so hard to just go down. I don't understand. I just wanted to get down there. You gotta be careful of fall damage here. I thought that guy was an AI at first, but he's actually a real player. He used the Titan attack on me. I think we traded more damage than he hit me for, though. Like, I think had he landed up there with me, we probably would have killed him. Dang, if we hit that shot, he's potentially dead to fall. Only his overshield, and like I was saying before, zone is not like a very life-threatening amount of damage at this point in time. What is life-threatening, though, is if he, like, overuses his ODM and we shoot him out. But it doesn't seem like he's going to go for it, so I'm just going to try to get to the island. Their katana. W. And with the nerf, the pulse rifle isn't as ridiculous, but I still like getting it from time to time, and we could show it, the nerf version of it, in this video. And like I've talked about in several videos with the island over the course of this season, like it's nice just to eliminate other people here. That way you don't have to worry about them having it. You get the refresh on pulses. Like, it's just nice for, like, several different reasons other than just the fact that, like, the pulse was ridiculous. I didn't realize this guy was up here. Somebody else just rifted. GG's. I reload, but there's also a guy like using ODM gear somewhere around here that I want to get shots on. Is he just dead? Oh my gosh. That is the downside of the ODM gear. We hit him like 30 damage with the shotgun there. Whereas like if he had a katana in that situation, I can't just kill him like that. He just like, it's like a completely different fight, you know? This guy has the perk on sniper to where he has multiple shots, I think. So it's best just not to challenge that. Especially with how laggy these lobbies have been. I've gotten sniped a few times, like kind of jiggle peeking, baiting out a shot, and then I just get sniped anyways. It's weird. Dang it. I was hoping to like quickly get on the house and maybe catch that player off guard there. But it did not work. I wonder if he's close enough to be pinged. We do have to move. But since we have the katana, we could just go. If I had ODM gear here, we would be in a questionable situation because I can't just use my mobility and leave, you know, if that guy hits me at all. Then we potentially die to fall damage like the player I eliminated with fall damage. This player is trying to hold me, but now we've wrapped around to where we're holding them. They get away though. For some reason I thought zone was coming this way. I like misunderstood where zone was. And now he disappeared, which isn't great. There's people on my backside as well coming from Mega City. At least there was like visual audio shots being fired over there. Somewhere. I would have liked to have eliminated that sniper. It's always rough dealing with them endgame because now we just have to play this entire game knowing that like that player is very adamant about playing off the snipe, you know? Like that's all they did that entire time was snipe at me. I kind of want to look at the map. That zone. Even sketch just to look at the map when there's insta kills about. See? He's just gonna keep doing that. And like, If I happen to be fighting somebody else while he's sniping at me, there's a guy to my right as well. If I happen to be fighting somebody else while he's sniping at me, it's like just very not good for me. The lag is like so stressful too. When there's so many snipers about and then like you just randomly stutter for a second. There's somebody close. And with this pulse rifle nerfed, what they reduced is the fire rate hip fire and the the hip fire rate and the hip fire accuracy. The aim down sights version wasn't changed at all, which obviously isn't like the more dominant close range thing. It's not what you're going to be doing, but it was still good before, and it still is. I think I may have just heard somebody. Yeah. That's fine. The sniper we were dealing with before is an Attack on Titan skin. That's them right there. Oh no, it's not. But yeah, you can see the pulse is still ridiculous. It's still good. It's just like, it's not an 11 out of 10 anymore, you know? Three opponents remain. I think I just saw somebody in that house across from me. We don't have to move very much for zone. We could go to that building there. Still have to be concerned about snipers. We have 3 opponents total. It seems like there's a fight going on the other side of the mountain there. And I don't know what happened to that player in the bush from earlier. They might not be in there anymore. I just wasn't too concerned about killing them. I could have chased it. If it was like a 1v1, I would have played that differently, obviously. But I was just worried about not getting sniped. It's unfortunately the way this season is played. I feel like Zero Build endgame, just don't get sniped. And you have a pretty decent chance of winning. I don't know how protected this roof is. I think we're good here. But I don't know if I'm like up here if that mountain sees me well. I don't think it does. And this is where if they make a flare gun augment, which has been leaked to be coming this season, maybe it'll be coming in this upcoming update. That'd be so good right here. If I had that augment in my back pocket, just like ready to pull and shoot off a few flares, and then we would know exactly where everybody is. Someone just got a bounty on me. If I knew this area better, I would know exactly where that player is as a result of that. But I'm not too familiar with this area. Looks like there's a bounty board over there maybe. Or maybe that's a dueling area. I've never really been here, to be honest. But this spot is good for us. Zone kind of stinks. It's like the edge over there, but I think other people are going to have a harder time moving to it than I am. I think that skin is the one that we fought by the castle earlier. That was using the ODM gear when I like couldn't get myself to land. Yeah, it is. They have that NPC still as well. Surprisingly. I don't know which NPC it was. I'm hoping they go for like an ODM to rotate and then we can just shoot them out. If they're smart, they won't do that. What's this guy doing? He's... Dude, he just cracked me good. Nice, GG's. That was not good, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. That guy was like living in the storm for like the longest in that bunker. I probably should have just pushed that a little bit faster, and then we would have had more time to play versus that guy. But as you can see, despite some changes kind of refreshing the game a decent amount, I'm very happy with this update. The Mythic Pulse Rifle and the Mythic Pump are not worthless. I feel like a lot of people, when they hear something got nerfed, they think it's just like worthless now. That's not the case, but there is more room to use other things. If you guys found this video helpful or informative, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you like to see more, and comment down below which mobility item you've been preferring, the ODM gear or the katana.